everyone! How would it feel to get monetized on your YouTube channel in only 30 days? Well, that's exactly what this video is going to dive into. Now, I'm not saying you're going to automatically get monetized on YouTube within just 1 month guaranteed, but I can guarantee that if you use these tactics, you will hit this goal of being monetized on YouTube even quicker. For example, my brother Matt does YouTube as well, and he actually has several channels. And with a few of these channels, he's been able to get monetized within just 1 month, which is crazy. Now, let's break down the math so we're not intimidated by this, shall we? Let's get deeper. So simply understanding is the first step to make monetization happen. But how do we necessarily get monetized on YouTube? Well, you need 4,000 hours of watch time, and you also need 1,000 subscribers. So let's say you create a YouTube channel and you post a video every month. Now, every video that you make is going to be around 12 minutes long, let's say. And then we're gonna say that each of these videos has an average view duration of about 50%. So when people watch their videos, they're watching around 50% of each video. So if each video is a 12-minute video, then people are typically watching around 6 minutes of each of your videos. So in order to have 4,000 hours of watch time within this month, we would need to get around 40,000 views. Now, this might sound like a lot of views initially, but if we divide by 30, then you're gonna need around 1,000 views per video. And this number can go lower if you upload more than 30 videos, of course. Now, realistically, I would like to note that you're not going to get the same amount of views on every single video that you make, because that's simply just not gonna happen. With your channel, most of your views are only gonna come from a small percent of the videos that you make. And this is where the 90-10 rule comes in. Now, the 90-10 rule says that 90% of your views come from 10% of your content. When you're starting out on YouTube, you're also going to see that a lot of your videos aren't getting as many views. But then on the other hand, there's going to be a few videos that are getting exponentially higher views than the other videos you have made. Now you might be thinking, okay, this view thing might be doable, but how do I hit my subscriber goal? On YouTube, there is an average viewer to subscriber ratio of around 1 to 3%. This means for every 100 views, you would get around 1 to 3 subscribers. Now, what's interesting here is my brother shared with me on his personal channel where he shows his face, he has a view to subscriber ratio of around 1%. But on his faceless channels, it's typically around 3%. So let's just meet in the middle here and say that you're getting around 2 subscribers for every 100 views. So for the 40,000 views that we just calculated, you would get around 800 subscribers. A little disclaimer, of course, this is just a hypothetical situation that I'm coming up with, and just uploading for 30 days in a row isn't going to guarantee that you get monetized. However, I can guarantee that following these tips and tricks will help you get monetized faster. And what I'm going to tell you is definitely going to help your channel in the long run as well. And that's because most people just typically guess on YouTube. They just put out content that they think other people will like, but they don't know if it's guaranteed to work. There has to be some sort of strategy too with YouTube. It's kind of like playing a game in a way. Now I'm going to reveal to you guys some secrets on how to get monetized on YouTube fast. So let's get right into it. Secret number 1 is going to be simply do not guess. A common mistake that YouTubers typically make when starting out on their channels is just guessing on what to do. They're just sitting here and guessing what is going to work and what is not going to work. Do not guess which niche is going to work, which title is going to get you the most views, which thumbnail to make. You can research and study different niches that have been proven to do well on YouTube. Now, I found out that every minute that we are here, we are alive, there are 150,000 videos being uploaded to YouTube. So as this video has been made, I don't know how long we're into the video, but let's just say there's been a lot of videos uploaded to YouTube in the short time that we have spent together. So that being said, of course, that's a lot of videos, but we want to stand out from the crowd here. We want our videos to get views. So you need to simply follow a well-planned strategy here. What I recommend doing is simply searching your niche or topics related to your niche, and you see multiple videos getting a few 100,000 views, then this is a good niche to stick with. This may seem trivial, but this is actually how you're going to get monetized on YouTube faster. You want to pick a niche that you know is going to work. Now, secret number 2 is going to be to model what has worked. And what I mean by this is modeling your videos and your video ideas or your video scripts after something that has been proven to work. So this could be anything from titles to niches, even to topics, to different thumbnails you're putting in your videos. Because if these things have worked for other YouTubers, they're typically gonna work for you as well. For example, if you see a lot of videos within your niche having a specific text style in a thumbnail, then do that too. I would also recommend to add a face to your thumbnails as well. Different things work for different channels, of course, but adding a face to your channels will increase your click-through rate. And then remember to double down and stop doing what isn't working on YouTube. Now, you're probably wondering, if you are modeling all of your videos off of other people's videos, how are you exactly going to stand apart from the crowd? Because why would people want to watch my videos instead of the competitors' videos out there? And the answer to that is simply value. Now remember that value can either be educational or entertainment, or even both all in one. I recommend that you watch your competitors' videos in an unbiased way. So if I'm making a makeup channel, I would want to watch other makeup artists on their YouTube channels, and I want to watch this in an unbiased perspective. And then I want you guys to watch your video that you have created and do this unbiased as well. And then if you watch these two videos, compare both of them, see which video you like better, and if you happen to like your video better, then there's a good chance that your video will actually stand out and do well. Now we're getting into secret number 3, which is going to be uploading 30 to 60 videos. When you're starting a YouTube channel, you want to make sure to upload as many videos as possible. You want to see which videos of yours are at least getting some traction so you can repeat this in the future. I truly believe that if you're posting as many videos as possible while also having quality videos as well, of course, then your chances of your channel blowing up and getting more views and subscribers is more likely. I personally recommend uploading a video once a week if you can. But if you can do even more, then I would recommend having a schedule of around 3 days per week. But if you've got time, then you might as well upload videos daily. Another thing I recommend when starting a YouTube channel is to set yourself a consistent schedule. But you also want to make sure to set up a consistent schedule that you're going to be able to keep up with. Be realistic here and set a schedule that you know you will be able to continue long term. Moving on to secret number 4, which is making sure that your videos are actually going to be able to get monetized. Now imagine uploading videos consistently for months, putting your best work into your videos, and then not being able to get monetized. YouTube has recently become super strict in which content they will monetize and which content they will not monetize. You cannot run a successful YouTube channel just by re-uploading different TikToks or compilations of funny videos that you just found online. It is possible. It's a thing. I'm not saying it's not. You just have to be very careful about the specific type of content that you upload. My brother also has a course called Tube Mastery and Monetization if you want to check him out, and he teaches his students a more in-depth perspective on how to get monetized. I just wanted to throw a quick little promo in there for him. But here's a checklist to actually make sure that your videos are monetizable. The first thing on our checklist is going to be making sure that you're following YouTube's fair use policy. Next, we want to make sure that there is an original human voiceover if there's a voiceover involved in your video. You don't want a little robotic voice that doesn't sound very human. A robotic voicer is cheaper, of course. And there are, of course, channels that have gotten monetized with a robot voice, but the chances are fairly low, so why risk it? A human voiceover will help your videos perform better, and it will get you the views that you need to hit monetization faster. Next, you want to make sure that your content is transformative. Now, having transformative content means that taking content that is already created and then adding more value to it. You don't want to simply just copy people's ideas or take people's videos and post them out there. You want to make sure that you're putting a personal spin on it as well. And I brought up these points because my brother goes over all of these points more in depth with his course, but I threw in just a little tidbit of this information. Moving on to secret number 5. You want to hook people at the beginning of your videos. Nobody wants to click on a YouTube video and you get in there and it's just, oh, hey, what's up? Like, you don't want a slow starting video. I recommend maybe taking the funniest or the juiciest part of your video and putting it at the beginning of your video. And this could even act as maybe like a sneak peek into the future of the video to get people excited. Another thing you could say at the beginning is saying that there's some extra value hidden at the end of the video, so stay tuned to watch more. For example, if you're making a countdown video on the fastest cars, you would want to make sure to mention, you won't believe how fast car number 1 is going to be. Stay tuned to find out. Sneak peeks like this can improve audience retention. So let's say a video has a 75% retention rate, and this is at the start of the video. But if we skip to the middle of the video, the retention rate is around 50%. Then it is way more likely that this video is going to go viral or get a lot of views. Also, you could ask a question that people want answered and then ask another question that people want answered and then answer it and then so on and so forth. The reason that this is important in getting monetized is we want people to stay throughout our videos. We want them to be entertained and stay as long as they can, because this will get us more watch time and will let us hit these requirements sooner. And it gives our videos an algorithm boost that will get us more views. Moving on to secret number 6, which is going to be making longer videos. Longer videos will get you higher watch times. Let's say you're only uploading videos that are around 3 to 4 minutes long. Short little baby videos. If you're getting around a 50% view duration, then people are only watching around 2 minutes of your videos, which is not a lot of time at all. However, if those videos were around 10 to 12 minutes, then your watch time would be exponentially higher. Another benefit of uploading longer videos is once you do get monetized, you will be able to put more ads within your videos, which makes you more money. For YouTube videos that are longer than 8 minutes, YouTube will allow you to put more than one ad in your video. And this will massively help you later on. So this is something to keep in mind, something smart. Don't make longer videos just for the sake of having a longer video, however. We want to make sure that our videos have value and entertainment in them still, while being in a longer format. Alright, secret number 7 is going to be get monetized without actually getting monetized. Now this might seem crazy at first, like how is this even possible? How do you make money on YouTube without being technically monetized? Now my brother has told me that on one of his channels, he started to make money on his channel before he actually got monetized. And when I heard this, I was like, how does this work? Tell me, I need to know. And this is by the use of alternate sources of monetization. You have to keep in mind that depending on your cost per impressions, your CPM, on average, YouTube is only going to pay you around $10 to $15 per 1,000 views. On the other hand, a high ticket product, such as a digital product, is going to pay you anywhere from $500 to $2,000. Now that sounds a lot better, doesn't it? And that's comparing it to the same 1,000 views based on how much commission you're getting and what the conversion rate is. Now, what you're going to do here is simply promote digital products. And you need to leverage digital products on YouTube that are going to make the most amount of money. Now, what I recommend doing here is picking a niche. And I want this niche to fall into any of these categories. And these categories are going to be health, wealth, relationships, and finance. The thing that you need to remember about these niches is that they have a demand within the products that are being sold. You can become a payout partner for some of these products that are in demand that fit into these niches on places like Digistore24 or clickbank.com. There are a ton of products out there that you guys can promote on your channels. You can potentially make money with only 500 subscribers and 3,000 hours of watch time. The best thing about these websites is they offer commissions as high as 70%, meaning that you can make some serious money from them. Another thing that you could do to make money on your YouTube channel is by selling your own digital product or even course. Oftentimes, you'll actually make more money through this digital product or course that you're selling rather than the money from your actual YouTube channel. For example, with my brother's course, Tube Mastery and Monetization that he sells, he has made millions of dollars, and I'm talking over $5 million. And this is just from course sales. This doesn't even include his ad revenue from Make Money Matt. The next secret here is to analyze your analytics. On your YouTube channel, you have a place that you can go to called Creator Studio, and this is where you can see all of the analytics from your videos. You need to research these analytics as much as possible because this is going to benefit you guys, trust me. But do not get dragged down in the beginning looking at your analytics, obsessing over click-through rate or the cost per impressions. It does not do you guys any good dwelling on your click-through rates when you only have a few impressions on your channel. It is way more important to focus on uploading videos to your channel first. But once you have 30 or more videos on your channel, then I would say this is maybe a good time to look at your analytics. You want to pick out which strategies have worked for you. You need to double down on what works and cut out simply what isn't working. Once you know which thumbnails get a higher click-through rate and which titles get more views, then you can use this knowledge to improve your content and increase your chances of going viral. YouTube also gives a retention rate graph for all of your videos. You can study this graph and kind of make guesses as to why people stayed so long in certain videos or why people clicked off of a video at a certain point. You can look at the parts with the highest audience retention rate versus the lowest audience retention rate, and then just simply try to figure out what your viewers like and what they do not like. The last secret I have for you guys is simply a checklist that I have made. Let's call this an action checklist that will help us get monetized. Now let's simply go through this checklist, shall we? Our first point is to pick a niche that is proven to work on YouTube. Our next bullet point says to post 30 videos that are modeling other successful YouTube channels. Next, we want to research and analyze this data from these 30 videos and apply it to our next batch of 30 videos. Next, we want to come up with alternate monetization methods, whether this be through affiliate marketing or promoting different digital products where you get some sort of commission, or maybe even creating your own digital product. Our next point says to upload consistency. I love to say consistency is key. Consistency is our best friend. Woo! A lot of people step into YouTube expecting just thousands of views right off the bat. And realistically, this isn't always going to happen. So I want you guys to be prepared for this. What you guys need to do is to simply just never give up and keep pushing forward. Keep aiming to the peak of the mountain because you guys have got this. I believe in you. Always remember to keep pushing forward to improve your channel in the long run. Now, check out this video if you want to discover how to make money on YouTube without actually making videos. It sounds crazy, but this video actually reveals methods and how to do so. Trust me, you're gonna get some value from this video right here. Thank you, and see you guys there.